The state of Alabama now at the center of a nationwide debate after the state Supreme Court ruling that frozen embryos are children. Well, because of that decision, several fertility clinics paused their IVF treatments for fear of potential lawsuits. And now families are left with more questions than answers. WSFA 12 News anchor Judd Davis is joining us now. Of course, we're hearing from politicians and advocacy groups on this issue. We're also, though, hearing from more and more families that this ruling is impacting.
Still lots of questions and confusion right now. There's no answer for those families. In vitro fertilization, commonly known as IVF, has dominated national headlines this week, is one of the top stories this morning on the Today Show. Now, right now, in places like UAB and 2 other clinics in Alabama, they've actually paused their IVF treatments until further notice. In 2021, the CDC says more than 100,000 babies were born in the U.S. through IVF. That's about 2% of births for the entire year. It's expensive and for some can be challenging. And now a lot of women in our state say they don't know what to do next.
I have a 13-year-old, but after her, I had ectopic pregnancy, so I don't have any fallopian tubes. So without IVF, there is no hope for me to have a baby.
This has been about 2 years in the making of us trying, and we got in with this clinic about 3 months ago. So it was 3 months of preparation, physically and mentally, to go through this, and it just feels ripped away.
And that woman you just heard from there says she's now having to move her treatments to Texas. Alabama lawmakers are looking at passing new legislation that might protect IVF treatment. Alabama House Speaker Nathaniel Ledbetter says, quote, Alabamians strongly believe in protecting the rights of the unborn, but the result of the state Supreme Court ruling denies many couples the opportunity to conceive, which is a direct contradiction, end quote. Well, both Democrats and Republicans are now drafting bills on this, so this debate is far from over.
We'll be talking about this for some time, Judd. Thank you. Governor Kay Ivey also is weighing in, indicating she might support new legislation on this topic.